The one that step their fucking pussies up. They're not going to step their pussies up.
Step their pussies
They're not going to, though. What's going on, beautiful world? Thank you for tuning in to A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If you're wondering what that cackling was at the beginning of this video, I have decided to watch Traitors. Okay, I have decided to watch Traitors with a buddy of mine, Devin. Now, I have always wanted to be on reality TV. You followed me on there. I review the shows. You've gathered that. Devin, Devin is like a shoo-in personality for reality TV. Like, he is a Carolyn, a Bob H, a Bob the Drag Queen, and a Chriselle all wrapped in one, right? And his personality would be phenomenal on the TV screens, but he's also emotional. And so here we are sitting here watching Traitors, and I'm yelling at the screen because I'm like, these people are crying, calling each other besties, and they've just met like 3 days, weeks ago, however long these shows last. And I'm pissed because, okay, so let's start from the beginning. I've heard about Traitors. This is season 3. They just won an Emmy for the best reality TV show or something like that, I believe. And I never understood what the fascination was for the show. I'm a type of person that I cannot or do not care about celebrities vying for money. Now, are they playing for a charity? Let's see what this is. 21 stars vie for a cash prize of up to $250,000 in this giant game of mafia, which pits 2 groups, the Faithful and the Traitors, against each other. The Traitors go take down the Faithful one by one and nab up the bunny as the Faithful try to identify and catch the Traitors. If the Faithful can banish every traitor before the end, they split the prize. Last season, the Traitors was the most watched reality series debut on Peacock, and the show became the #1 scripted U.S. series across all streaming platforms. The show also won 3 Emmy Awards: Outstanding Casting for a Reality Program, Outstanding Host for a Reality Competition Program for Alan Cumming, and Outstanding Reality Competition Program. The 3rd season will consist of 11 episodes and a reunion. Plus, there's a juicy new twist. According to a sneak peek shared by Peacock, Survivor legend Rob Mariano will only enter the game if one of the contestants shoots. Okay, Rob. Okay, boom. So they are playing to win the money. It's not for a charity. All right, first off, best reality competition host, outstanding host, Alan Cumming. He's sickening, okay? He's like 100% invested. The wardrobe, a 10. The acting, a 10. The dialogue, the way he speaks, a 10. Like, I don't know if he's been the host 1, 2, and 3 or whatever, but from the moment I watched, I'm like, this dude is selling it to me every episode. So I'm here for him. And so I started season 3. The only reason why I started watching season 3 was because of Bob the Drag Queen and Danielle Reyes. And then I found out Chriselle was on there. Okay, cool. And then I found out Wes was on there. Okay, cool. So those 4 are the reason why I watched. I don't know none of these other people. Like Ion or like the Real Housewives people. I don't know none of these people. So I watched it for them. It's a slow burn. I'm watching episode 1. I'm like, I don't understand why people are into this. Like, this show is trash. Like, what is this? Like, what's going on? But then we get to I get through episode 1 and I'm like, my interest is peaked. So then I watched 2 and I'm like, okay, now I understand what this game is about. Then I watched 3. Then I watched 4 and I have to keep watching. So I made it through all 6 episodes. What I'm going to do, because I've watched all 6 episodes, like, I just binged it, like, just a second ago. Not a second, but, you know, I started watching it last night. And it's 5 o'clock in the freaking, about to be 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So we have, let's see who we have. We have Bob the Drag Queen. Okay. Bob the Drag Queen won season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Following her That's Bob's pronouns. Is her. Following her turn on the show, she hosted the first 3 seasons of We're Here with Eureka O'Hara and Shangela. She also has hosted the recap show The Pit Stop for Drag Race On and Off. An iconic moment anytime she's with fellow Drag Race competitor Peppermint, who was on season 2 of The Traitors. Okay. Bob Harper. Harper appeared as a trainer for The Biggest Loser, the controversial NBC weight loss reality competition show since it began in 2004. In 2015, he became the host of the series until it ended in 2018. He is a noted vegan, photographer, and dog owner. Brittany Haynes, claim to fame. Haynes first appeared on season 12 of Big Brother, where she came in 4th place and was crowned America's favorite house guest. She then returned for the show's 14th season, competed on The Amazing Race with season 2 Traitors star Janelle. And she most recently returned to the Big Brother house for Big Brother reindeer games. Okay. Okay. Carolyn Wigger, claim to fame. Wigger was a lovely second runner-up on Survivor 44, losing to her ally Yamil Yam Yam Arocho, who took home the title. She was part of the Tika 3, which became the dominant alliance with Arocho. Okay, I don't care. Chanel Ayan, I don't care about her. Chriselle Stiles from Selling Sunset, I love her down boots. Sierra Miller, don't care about her. Danielle Reyes, don't care about her, but I'll read her thing. Often regarded as the first Big Brother villain and the first victim of a bitter jury, Reyes was the runner-up of the show's 3rd season. She returned for Big Brother 7 and Big Brother Reindeer Games. Dolores Conte, I don't care about her. Dorinda, don't care about her. Dylan Efron, he's a cutie. Okay. Well, he's Zac Efron's brother. Is he? First of all, Dylan is 4 years younger than his brother, and he has worked on films such as Ready Player One and American Sniper. Okay. He's a cutie. Gabby Wendy, don't care about her. Jeremy Collins, didn't know who he was, but he was on Survivor. Don't care about him. Lord Ivar, he's the first cousin of Queen Elizabeth II. Oh. Okay. Nikki Garcia, don't care about her. She's WWE. Rob Mariano, don't care about him. Robin Dixon, don't care about her. Sam is fine. Boots, okay? Sam is fine. Tom, don't care about him. Tony, don't care about him. Wells, don't care about him. So there's a lot of people I don't care about. So I didn't know if I would really be into this or not. But then things get spicy, and we're just gonna zip right through her. These are the moments that started to aggravate me. I'm a hero. Okay, what does that mean, Wes? What the hell are you talking about? I love when the heroes win. I love when good prevails. I love hating on the villains. I do not like the villains. And so for me, I'll break it down a little bit. If the traitors are supposed to stick together, then bitch, let's stick together. If the faithfuls are supposed to stick together, then bitch, let's stick together. But for what this show is, the traitors is the only team that really has power because they're the ones causing all the chaos and murdering people and making the pushing the needle, pushing the pen. And so for me, Bob the Drag Queen, Danielle, Carolyn, and Rob Mariano should all have stuck together, okay? Before Rob came in, Bob was running these hoes, and it was annoying because Bob was always the first one to speak, and that was annoying. Bob was painting a target on his back from day one, because he wanted to talk, and he wants 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 she, I'm not sure, Bob. And so that's annoying. Right out the gate, you're painting a picture of I'm the traitor. I'm the traitor. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. The person that speaks first is always the person that's out. And at these round tables, I'm like, why is he speaking up first? That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. And ever since then, people are starting to pick up. Dylan was picking up. Like, he's so boisterous and outspoken, and that's great as a character, but you can't lead in every situation and expect people not to think that possibly you're the traitor. So Dylan was right. What really irked my nerve, though, is when Bob, what tipped me over for Bob was when he called out the 3 new players. Now, I don't know why he did that. I don't know. The editing of this show, I don't know how they edit this show, but I don't know if we're missing a piece. Because in my mind, why would Bob the drag queen say that? Oh, we got to get the three people there. We got to get them out. Like, that made no sense. Like, if you have this Rob Mariano guy that no one wanted to come into the house from day one, if you have him come into the house and now he's a traitor, why would you want to go against him? Makes no sense. Then out of nowhere, he's like, oh, the new guys got to get the new guys out. Now Rob is feeling some sort of way. But here's my problem with this. Again, going to the editing, this is my first time watching this show. I don't know if they purposely leave a lot of stuff out. If Rob felt that Bob was coming after him, why was there no conversation shown between Rob going to Bob saying, hey, why did you just say that just a second ago? Like, am I worried about you? Do I have to worry about you? Because they just made a pact to work together. Now, Rob is feeling threatened. His ego is bruised. He's this maniacal person to come into the game. Nobody wanted him here. So now he has to make a big move and get one of the traitors, one of his fellow traitors out. This is where I had a problem. I had a problem with Bob for mentioning the new guys because that's not heroic. That's not team player-esque. And then I have a problem with Rob for coming after Bob. But see, the thing is, Rob comes after Bob, gets Bob out. Bob's exit was sickening, by the way. I wouldn't play with God, even though you don't believe in God. That's great and all that stuff for you. But like, don't play with God like that. I would never lie. I swear on God. That was a bit too much for me. For me, that was a bit too much. Exit was a bit crazy. Whatever. He doesn't believe in God. Okay, great. Whatever. But for me, Bob screwed up first. Rob screwed up second. And now we have this punk broad Danielle, and who I believe probably to be the best one of, I'll say top 5 best reality personalities that I've seen in a long time. And Carolyn, I don't care what y'all say about this broad, botched face and all. I don't know if it's not botched and that's just what she looks like. Crazy face. Like, all the crazy faces that she be making, she is hilarious. I love Carolyn, but I feel like she's making it way too personal with this whole Danielle thing now. Bob, the drag queen, said what he said. Boom. Rob goes after him. These 2 women should have banded together to get Rob out. They did not band together. They're playing Rob's game. And Rob is now all of a sudden like, oh, we have to stick together. Bitch, we didn't stick together from day one. You pulled the first trigger out. So now we got to trust you? Like, ridiculous. Like, ridiculous to me. Danielle and Carolyn had every potential motive and had the motive and the ability to go against Rob, and they opted not to because they're punk broads. Now you have Danielle going against Carolyn. Like, what in the hell is going on here? I didn't watch Big Brother season 3, but everybody talks about Danielle like she's the creme de la creme of black players in Big Brother. And for me, I do not see it. I don't know if it's old age. I don't know if there's some dry ass, rat looking ass braid extension she got in her ear. I don't know what the hell is going on with this woman, but she pisses me off. And she pisses me off because she's making dumb mistake after dumb mistake after dumb mistake. And the thing is, she's the freaking traitor. She has all the power in the world. Every time she comes up, she's crying. Every time she comes up, she's pointing out this finger, pointing this finger here, pointing and saying this person, oh, this person might be a traitor. She's doing way too much. Way too much. And Carolyn is just chilling, making ugly faces with her botched lips, but she's chilling. That one moment where, and I'm all over the place because I just watched all 6 episodes. So mind me, my apologies. But the one moment where they had to sneak around and go into the little room, the secret room in the bar, and Carolyn's walking from here to here to here trying to find them, and then she finds them, but then she leaves the door open. Carolyn is so scatterbrained all over the place. She walks in, and Danielle, because Bob mentioned Carolyn for going into the coffin. So Danielle's like, do you want to go into the coffin? When Carolyn said, girl, what? I love Carolyn down boots, but she's emotional. And now that because she figured out or heard that Danielle's going after her, she can't compose herself and get it together. Danielle and Carolyn have to get Rob out. Why? Because Rob made the first attack against the crew that was supposed to stand together. The crew of heroes, in my mind, that was supposed to stick together. But they're women. And they're not playing with their brains. They're playing with their emotions. But out of the traitors that are left, I'm Team Carolyn, hands down. All right. So we get Bob the drag queen out. He's a drag queen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everybody's cheering and whoop, whoop, wah, hoorah, hoorah. You mean to tell me you can't figure out that Rob is the person to look at? All these people y'all not got rid of, y'all got incorrectly. So Rob is that great that all of a sudden he's going to get the right traitor all of a sudden? What? That's my problem with these people. They're not smart. I've gotten, so see, what y'all fail to realize, like if I watch my Biggest Brother reviews, 90% of the time I'm getting the games right. The challenge, 90% of the time I'm getting it right. Like every time I'm playing these competition shows, I'm getting it right all the time. With the traitors, I'm like, it's like Big Brother on steroids. And I'm like, guessing this one, guessing that one. They should do this, they should do that. And I'm like, oh my God, if I was in this house, if I was in this freaking house, Rob would have been gone day one. First of all, I wouldn't have did what Bob the drag queen did and came after Rob indirectly. But Rob would have been gone. He would have been gone. And so what pisses me off about Danielle is that she doesn't have, like, she's mad that Brittany took her chance away from Big Brother, whatever. But broad, you and Carolyn did not have to vote against Bob the drag queen. Y'all did not have to do that. Y'all had 2 votes and y'all could have kept him in the game. Listen, y'all could have kept him in the game. I'm so aggravated at Danielle. Like, she has no spine. She has no spine. She has no backbone. And like, for her to be like the pinnacle of blackness and Big Brother to then get out a black, like, and I know this is not the cookout, blah, 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 but there was no reason for her to vote for Bob. There was no reason for her to vote for Bob. All she had to tell Rob was, I don't understand what's going on here, but Bob is my number one. Like, and that could have been the end of it. But she went against Bob. That was trash to me. There was no rhyme or reason and excuse for that. And now she's going after Carolyn. No rhyme or reason excuse for that. I love Wes, because I thought Wes would play better, to be honest. I thought Wes would play better. Who else? I'm glad they needed to get Tony out. I'm glad Jeremy got out. These Survivor people need to go. Rob needs to go. I only like Carolyn. So we're here now. Episode 6. Everybody's pointing the finger at Wes because Wes is very aggressive. Wes is very not a people person. The people on the challenge have said this about Wes. Wes indeed threatens them at the round table. And I'm like, Wes, this is not the challenge. I don't know why you think you're going to come up in here and threaten these people and they're going to be like, oh my God, what? That was so dumb of Wes. But Wes, all he had to do was back Derek up. Derek came very poised with the facts, said, take the emotion out of this. It's all facts here, baby. And look at what happened. Look at what happened. Wes ends up going home because he threatens these people. And all of the women who did not like his threat took their personal anger out on him. Even though Derek was like, look, I know Wes, y'all may not like him, his energy or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't mean that he's a traitor. Right now, if y'all vote him out, y'all gonna be completely wrong, and y'all gonna allow for someone else to scapegoat. When I tell you Wes had the best exit in my mind in reality TV history, he said F all you. He said I'm better than all of you. Y'all gonna be shooting yourselves in the foot for this. And he just said F all of y'all when he walked out. Gold. Like, what are we talking about here? Gold. I'm not rooting for, no, I'm not gonna say, I am rooting for people. I'm rooting for Derek. And I'm rooting for Carolyn. I was rooting for Wes, but he shot himself in the foot. Those are the only two people I'm rooting for. I'm not rooting for Chrishell because she voted out Nikki after crying a mountain of tears, talking about, oh my God, my friend, oh, I love you, oh my God. Why are you voting her out then? If you have all this faith and care in this person, why are you voting her out? And then you're crying after you vote. Like, Chrishell's doing way too much. She's not built for this game. There's no way she could have been a traitor, which makes sense. But she's not built for this game. And I think that might play for her advantage because people are going to be like, Chrishell's not capable. Like, mentally, she's not capable of being a traitor. She's just not. But I was vibing with Chrishell, but Derek and Carolyn. I love Carolyn. Carolyn is TV gold. She is. But she's overly emotional because Danielle started going against her. And that's crazy for me because I'm like, at least y'all being women, y'all should have banded together, but I guess it's not a thing. Listen, Traitors is cool. I wish episode 7 was on because I want to know how these women are going to vote. Carolyn is like, screw all y'all. But Danielle is like, well, if you come for me, I'm going to come for you. Nobody's scared of you, Danielle. Like, nobody's scared of you. Like, you've not done anything to make me feel scared or alarmed. You know what I'm saying? And again, I just don't, like, people give her so much, like she's so creme de la creme, like, but she's not. She's not. She's overacting, she's overcrying, she's over emotional, and she has no allegiance. She voted out Bob and she voted out Rob. I don't know. The show is dope though. I get why people watch it. I will try to do an episodic review. But like, dang, I gotta wait till Thursday to see episode 7. It's 11 episodes of this. Like, annoyed. Excuse me. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And it's time for me to go to bed. Love y'all. Let me know who y'all like on the show. Who are your top 3? Derek, Carolyn, and Dylan, because Dylan's been the right one. He's been the one that's been most right. So those are my top 3. Deuces.